KCP clears out their backside once again.
Now they've got to focus on the rotation up, however, and remember, we've got other squads rotating in as well. Furia, one of them, approaching from the north of Antenna, having to fight their way through all of this. Have already lost 2, and Watson whips out the shield swap, but in a 1v1 up against Snipe down, might still fall. R99, but the peek through the knockdown shields takes him out, and his Watson claims another victim. Third party should be the end of this squad, and Furia bite the dust.
Big time shift up though. At least Watson gets one, knocks down another team. No placement points outside of the top 15 as well, but this is the fight that we were just seeing. KCP was running into complexity, and it was Pioneers eliminated by Monsoon, Luda, and Cody. They get the kills. They shut down KCP's rotation, and now they claim that entire western, southwestern side to be able to rotate. With some momentum, have a chance to pull it off, but they're gonna have to get through Riddle Order, who are in their own engagement here.
My Lord.
Up and down from Mia K, finds one, looking to find 2, and get the collapse. That's another one, Element 6 down. Riddle Order takes the kill.
That's the player that saved Riddle the series, that saved them the game, and now with complexity and fight up against LG, we're fighting for the winning squad. Whoever holds on to this spot should take it all, and LG CHIVAS, again, don't even do them the decency of making it look hard.
That was so simple for LG CHIVAS. It looked like they weren't even trying. That was the fight at the high ground where the circle will end. Complexity just got tired of waiting. They said, let's go for it, and they did. Unfortunately, it is LG who remains king of the zone. It's certainly looking like a win for them, but there's an evac tower. What, a little bit of a distraction? A little bit of a backup plan. Verhol's still alive.
Plenty of squads trying to make it in right now. Start a fight, I believe, technically in zone and with quite a bit of cover. LG CHIVAS have to focus their attention towards the north, allowing Start a Fight to claim a few more placement points.
You certainly wouldn't say the Spitfire is meta, but in the hands of Yanya, anything should work, especially with a Prowler to switch over to.
Running the assault.
Running out of ammo. That was what hurt them in terms of stopping Dark Zero from winning. They ran out of ammo. They've been in this position forever. Will the same thing happen yet again to an APAC South team in Pricey and Jogger? It doesn't look like it. It's Start a Fight Esports who take down the rotation of Moist, and now it looks like it's setting up for a Start a Fight Esports LG CHIVAS finish.
And look at the composition coming out of South America. We knew they had a lot to offer coming into this land. 3 squads left, Rampart, Crypto, Gibraltar. They are breaking the game.
What is this squad? What are they doing? Whatever it is. The rest of the lobby wants a little bit because top 3, 9 points already, and a great position, at least for now, has put Start a Fight in the conversation. But Pricey and Jogger, they've stayed alive. This could get a little wonky. Lusquin, Jinx, Zipola, they could try to rotate. Obviously, Pricey trying to stay alive. I think everyone says, let's get rid of this team, and then we'll fight it out as 3v3s. But you never know. If they can't finish them quickly, Yanya could be exposing himself here, and it could leave something open for Start a Fight.
Moist can't commit to the low ground. LG can't commit to the low ground. Whatever team actually tries to take out Start a Fight is relegating themselves to second, and it puts us in this harassment battle. Now, the next ring is going to determine who ultimately has to move first, but I suspect that we'll find out much before that. Drager actually gets back up, but remember, we've still got Gibraltar Ultimate, Crypto Ultimate, and Rampart set up for Start a Fight. They should not go down fast.
Yanya looks to just try to move. They destroy, I believe, the Horizon Black Hole, and that's still Pricey alive. 3 squads left. Yanya's like, get this APAC South man out of here. I am not dealing with. He's even got Jogger back up as well. And Lusquin, Jinx, they're not having any of it. Crypto in the zone of Gibraltar. They're going to EMP on top of this and get Moist out of here if they can, but Moist takes to the skies.
Still alive for now, but it is a temporary lifeline to Start a Fight commit for the second place in the face of LG CHIVAS. They rush Moist, and they pick up a singular knock. Moist Esports go down, a collaboration of them and Luminosity, and in the 3v3 now, Luminosity have to clutch up. Start a Fight with the gimme. Crack Yanya, almost take him down, and Jinx pops over on the Rampart, getting him melted by Deathwood. LG CHIVAS take game 1.
And just like that, we question whether they could do it all. Well, they just did it all and then some. LG CHIVAS take game 1 here in London in your Split 2 playoffs with a smile on everybody.
A Mexican squad up against a Brazilian squad. Now, LG CHIVAS may be playing in North America, but South America as a whole looked good.
Buenos dias versus Bon Dia.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of fans right now in our Twitch, YouTube chats, and all over the world celebrating this win and that final two. But it didn't seem so simple at the start. I mean, they had to do a lot of work to get Moist Esports out of there, and credit to Pricey and Jogger, who made it difficult to do so with a lesser position.
That Moist are playing with, it's a lot easier to secure yourself second there than gambling on taking out a trio in Luminosity Gaming. Let's actually take a look back at it.
Yeah, it's perfect. As we started, LG CHIVAS bringing in the CHIVAS to the Split 1 playoffs, Split 2 playoffs in London, now also bringing in the style points, 16 to start it off. They probably ended up with about a 22-point game here after finishing off a few, but as you can see, Dia, they're throwing everything, the cart, the horse, everything to try to get these squads out. Doesn't work, but look at the room Jaguares has to play from.
There's a bit of an identity crisis happening here. Now that I take a look at the play again as well, start a fight, commit to the Gibby bubble into Rampart setup, and then come out of that commitment after using Crypto Ultimate to uproot Moist. So not really playing to the best of their legends and making calls in the moment. It's what it's going to come down to all the time, but having seen the play, it certainly helps you understand the dire situation to start a fight for him.
Well, you know, you do come Split 2 playoffs. We will find out at the dropship. Let's 20 of them go.
Keeping an eye on our early game contenders, we've got another mixed up drop from Noctum and the squad. Keep your eye on King.
Actually around the corner who cleans up one.
Of course it was Verhulst to open things up for TSM. Through the wall, he opens up with a punch and cleans up with the R99. Hal takes the 1v1. Verhulst still clutches it up as ever. That's why you pick him up. That's why Big E stays.
Hal misses kind of a lot there. Reps does a good amount of damage, but this is what has happened to TSM twice now.
Verhulst, please!
And now Hal has to make it up. He got revived. That is fine. But he has to do a little bit more damage in this fight. He certainly has. He's gotten one, he's gotten two. They tried it for Big E. Looking to finish it off. They have certainly survived. Maybe not getting the kills, but they've done what they need to for TSM to stay back in it.
Verhulst clutches things up for TSM, not to the tune of them just staying alive, to the tune of 3 KP. Good Lord.
And I mean, you're right, yes. There is this engagement going uphill, but some of this KP could be extremely pivotal for these teams, and just those little placements heading into World's Edge and also to end this first group stage and just make it that much easier to qualifying for our winners brackets. Ganbare Otosan having a big climb, but they've got the mobile shield escorting them like VIP security. Jung-hee's gonna take a little bit of damage. Castle wall comes down. They've got the high ground here as well. Jung-hee trying to play off it as best he can.
Ganbare Otosan are crushing from the high ground, and Jung-hee's Newcastle is pivotal. He's able to slide down PK shot to the mouth, and Moist go down. Start a fight, go down. Ganbare Otosan run the hillside, but now they've gotten dropped on. Vexed fall as well as a duo. Can Ganbare Otosan come over this hill?
F-John, he's still alive. He's going at the #1 seed in APAC North, and Fnatic trying to say, we are here to play. Meltzera getting melted, but he drops back. It's just too good for Fnatic, and Umi-chan Lufchi has just too much health, but guess what? It is the LG CHIVAS boys who are here to spoil the party of APAC North. They're trying to go for not just their first, but their second win. The Azul claims one with the help of Yanya. Can they claim another? Is this Fnatic falling? More importantly, is this LG with their second win of the day in game number 3, Dia? It is!
The shield swap is perfect, and the win is undoubted. That was, again, not even close for LG. We go south, and they are taking it every time.
I love it. LG CHIVAS have said that we may be from Mexico, but we feel like we're right at home here in London. We do not care about who is in front of us, and they proved it not just once, but twice. 2 wins in 3 of the opening games, having to deal with the adversity of the restarts and to still have this composure. This is the LG CHIVAS we have been waiting to see at LAN. This is the team that has a chance to win it all.
Clean, practiced, and looking good on this first day and in the first map of the day. LG are clearly consistently above the rest, and I'm not expecting that to change when we move over to World's Edge, because LG never struck me as a Storm Point-centric squad. Yes, they look good, but I think they're going to continue to look better.
And the thing is, we do have to be very aware to play devil's advocate, and that's what I like to do with these conversations, because they did get the same zone twice.
Yes, that's true.
But the thing is, there's also this quality of...
It's what sets up the momentum for your whole tournament. Like here we have game one, them taking a pivotal fight against Complexity, which ultimately secures them God spot. And ultimately what that leads to is they have a cleanup just to win game one. And that's ultimately off the back of the fact that Noctum didn't contest them.
Yeah, especially when Startified Esports puts all of their attention directly on the duo of Moist. They decide, hey, this is our time to shine. Let's pick up these 2 eliminations, and then we'll have a quick reset and turn our sides to the fight for the win.
A fascinating little, turn of events in Game 3 with Noctum was when, they gave up those contests and they actually just started at Spiders, and then we saw them ratting, trying to predict a rotation through that tunnel and just take the loot away from somewhere else, from another team, right? Such a risky play. You're not necessarily, you have to make that call so early. Do you even know where the circle's going?